Good morning. How are you?
And in the previous class, we have learned about village, town, city, and types of family. Now I am going to tell you about work. Generally, father is the breadwinner of the family and mother takes care of the family members. To meet the increasing needs of the present day society, both earn money in many families. See here, children, in this picture, all the family members should work together. Working together, all workers helping each other in doing work. Collective farming, helping one another in kitchen, doing garden work in school, mutually helping to keep school, house and village clean. Why do elders of the family work? The elders of the family work to earn income to maintain their families. For example, children, see here, what is this? Field. Most of the villagers practice agriculture. Some village helpers are shown here, children. What is the first picture? Farmer. Farmer grows food grains for us. Next one, carpenter. Carpenter makes furnitures. Next picture, potter. Potter makes pots. Next picture, viewer. Views clothes. See here, children. This picture, blacksmith makes gold ornaments. Washerman washes and press our clothes. Barber cuts hair. Basket maker makes baskets. See here, children, cobbler. Cobbler meant by shoes. Tailor stitches clothes. Electrician fixes electrical gadgets. Driver drives a car or tractor. These all are village helpers. Some rear cattle, goats and sheep. There are potters, weavers, basket makers and other professionals. Profession means occupation requiring some skills. Some people work in offices or in an industry in the nearby town. Few people own small shops and sell things. Most of the women also work and earn their livelihood. See this picture, children. These are children. Many children in the village go to the local school or to the schools located in the nearby town. But some school-aged children in few families do not go to school. One major reason is child labor. Child labor means children in their tender age going to work in a field or factory and taking up an occupation. Due to poor economic conditions, children in some families are forced to earn money through physical work. Another reason is the gender inequality. A misconception in some families that a girl child is less privileged than a male child. Educating their children is one of the major responsibilities of the parents. See this picture, children. Her father and mother work in agriculture fields. She like to go to school, but she can't. She have to stay at home to look her brothers. Children should go to school and study. They should not work as child labor. Every child should go to school and study. See here, children. Villagers use various means of transport as shown below. First one, by bus, by auto, by cycle, by rickshaw, boat, bullock cart, tractor, bike. Public transport facilities are very less here. Most of the villages of today have a Gram Panchayat, primary school, a primary health center, a veterinary hospital, a rural bank, a post office. Now I am going to tell you about public institutions. See here, children, this is a Grama Panchayati office. Grama Panchayati office looks after services like supplying water, cleaning streets, maintaining street lights, etc. Sarpanch is the head of the village. Next, children, health center. Health center creates awareness on health and hygiene among the villagers. It has a doctor and a nurse to treat the people and provide medicines. Bank. Bank is the place where people save their money. It also gives loans to the villagers for their needs. This is a water tank. Overhead water tank supplies purified and clean drinking water to every household in the village through pipes and taps. This is a milk collection. Milk collection center is the place where the villagers sell their cattle's milk. Post office. Post office is used to send and receive letters, buy stamps, save money, pay for life insurance, etc. Primary school children. Primary school provides education up to 5th class to all the children in the village. They continue their studies in the high school. Bus stop. Bus stop is a halting place for buses where the villagers can board them to travel to the nearest town or to other villages. Next, there is a temple, a church and a mosque to pray and worship the God. Now I am going to tell you about directions. See here, children. Every morning the sun rises in the same direction called east. Stand in an open place early in morning. We must look never directly all the sun. East is in front of you. West is behind you. Your left arm points to the north. Your right arm points to the south. The four main directions north, east, west, south are called cardinal directions. How will you guide somebody to locate different institutions in your neighborhood? How do you explain the location of your school and the way from your house? We use some verbal directions like right, left, corner, up, down, top, bottom, front, back, middle, opposite, etc. to tell the locations. See here, children. This symbol is turn left. This symbol indicates turn right. This symbol go straight. This symbol go fast. This is a corner off. This symbol next to. This is opposite to. in between. B, A and C, between. Let us observe the village map now, children. The bank is next to the Gram Panchayati office. The post office is opposite to the health center. The primary school is in between the Gram Panchayati office and the health center. Where is located water tank? The water tank is to the west of the temple. The health center is located in the southeast corner. The milk collection center is to the north of the veterinary hospital. Okay, children, understood locations and directions? Now I am going to tell you about old people and children with special needs. See here, children, observe this picture. Some children might be born with physical disabilities. We must care for these differently abled people and help them in every possible way. They should be treated well. They do not need our sympathy. They need only our support. We must care of the blind, physically handicapped, deaf and dumb and help them in whatever they needed. The people who have difficulty in speaking use signs to talk to each other. The people suffering from hearing problem use hearing aid. The blind use a stick and touch and sense the things. In the same way, old people cannot do things by themselves. We should be aware of their needs and help them. Similarly, some children and old people cannot do their work due to ill health or accidents. We should do the needed to help them. Why should we help the blind and the physically handicapped? How do you help them? We should help the blind and physically handicapped because they cannot do their normal work by themselves. We must help those who are in need. We can hold the hand of a blind man and lead him to cross busy roads. We can help the deaf by telling them what they are expected to do at a louder voice. Okay, children, you all are understood this lesson. Thank you. I will meet in the next class.